RDR is fighting Brendan Allen this weekend, and boy, do I have some locks for you. Last weekend I hit pretty well. Cooked up a little three-leg, Figgy, Alvarez, and Oliveira. I mean, that was pretty simple, but this week I'm fixing to do the same thing. Only missed 2 or 3 picks on the card as a whole last week, so I'd say I have some decent credibility going into this fight night. And I'm going to cook up some picks, give you some locks, and hopefully make you some money and put you in the position where you know who's going to win the fight, so you're not surprised when it happens, because my picks are pretty accurate, and more often than not, they end up hitting. So without further ado, Brendan Allen versus RDR. I mean, come on. Brendan Allen just went to life and death with Marvin Vettori. He got destroyed by Fluffy, which, whatever. Most people will get destroyed by Fluffy, but Brendan Allen might have the lowest fight IQ I've ever seen. And Rainer de Ritter's coming off a win over Robert Whittaker, someone who destroyed Vettori. I know MMA math doesn't always work, but, I mean, just compare the two fights. Whittaker is clearly levels above Vettori, and RDR beat him in a 5-round decision. Brendan Allen went to life and death with him, had a fight of the night, which was a robbery. I think it should have been Max and Dustin. But anyways, Rainer de Ritter is Brendan Allen on steroids. He does everything Allen does, but better. He's mainly a grappler with some solid striking, except RDR has power. RDR has better submissions. RDR has better wrestling. Literally better everywhere the fight goes. It's not even close. He's only a plus 240. Bro, I'd bet 10K on him. He was supposed to fight Fluffy, and he just beat Whittaker. Brendan Allen's 1-2 in his last 3. Like, this dude's not good. He's a short notice replacement too. Plus, it's a 5-rounder. Rainer de Ritter has better cardio. Every single factor points towards RDR. But, no, I'm just kidding. There's no but. RDR is just going to mop the floor with him. Probably a finish via body, via knees to the body, but who knows? He can probably do whatever he wants with him. Now, this is a good fight. Kevin Holland versus Mike Malott. Mike Malott is an unk, I believe. He's almost 35. Let me check. Oh, he's only 1 year older than Holland, but let's call it what it is. Holland's taken way more damage than him. Mike Mallett's looked pretty good. I don't know why I said it like that. But he's looked pretty good in his whole UFC career. Yes, he lost to Neil Magny, but he was destroying Magny the whole time. And Kevin Holland's coming off of a loss to Daniel Rodriguez. Bro, Daniel Rodriguez, he is not good at all. Kevin Holland should have destroyed him, and he lost to him. He got dropped by Daniel Rodriguez. Yeah, give me Mike Malott. I don't even got to mention the grappling aspect either. Marlon Vera versus Amin Zahabi. This is kind of similar to the last fight. Marlon Vera is the younger guy, but Amin Zahabi has way less mileage on him. With that being said, I do think Marlon Vera is going to win. He's taken some time off. He's rewired a couple systems in his camp. Amin Zahabi lost to Jose Aldo. I don't care what anyone says, that round 3 was a Jose Aldo round, giving Jose the fight. That was a clear win for Jose. I don't know what the judges were on that night, but he most certainly lost to Aldo. And Marlon Vera, he's lost his last 2, but who's he losing to? Figgy and Sean O'Malley? Like, we just saw Figgy outstrike and have an amazing fight against an up-and-comer in Montel Jackson. That's not too bad of a look for Marlon Vera. Plus, it's going to be a better Marlon Vera that shows up. He's had time off. He's going to be recovered. He's changed up his training camp. He was running marathons every Sunday in his past training camps, which just destroyed him all week. So, without that extra marathon training, rewiring the whole system, I believe Marlon Vera is going to come back fresh, and when Marlon Vera is fresh, he is dangerous. He's going to chin a guy like Amin Zahabi pretty easily. And if Aldo's dropping you all over the place, old Aldo, bro, Marlon Vera is going to send a shin through your chin, and that's going to be that. So I'm going to go with the underdog Marlon Vera. Not even Tapology has him favored. He's like a 30% favorite on Tapology, so I'm going with my dog Vera. I know he's going to win. He's a younger guy. Yes, in fight years, he's probably a little older, but I'm looking at that as experience. And for the rest of these, I'm just going to bang out the picks as to not waste your time, because let's be real, this card isn't very good. Manon Fiorot versus Jasmine Jasudavicius. Davicius is on a win streak, but I really don't know. I'm going to go with Fiorot, even though Jasmine Davicius played around with speed and did some grappling with him. I don't think that means she's going to win this fight, so give me Mina and Fiora. Then I got Cody Gibson. I'm actually going to go with Kyle Nelson here. Matt Frevola is coming off 2 losses, and he's at the age of 35 where he's going to start falling off here soon. And Kyle Nelson, he's coming off 1 loss. So, I mean, it's picking between worse and worser, but I'm going to go with worse and Kyle Nelson. I'm going to go with Charles Jourdain. I think he's been picking up some speed, some momentum, some confidence. I'm probably just saying that because he makes some funny Instagram reels, but he's the younger guy. Davey Grant's 39. Charles is just going to be too fast. He's very good. I think he's evolving. Give me Air Jordan all day. Bruno Silva versus Park. Park's a big prospect. Bruno Silva is known for just getting chinned and dropped all over, so I'm going to go with Park. Danny Barlow versus DeJordan Santos. I'm going to go with Danny Barlow by knockout. Kyle Prepelic versus Drew Dober. I actually think this is going to be closer than people think, but I'm still going to go with Drew Dober with the experience, the power advantage. But Kyle Prepelic did put up a good fight against BSD, so don't... Holy... But Kyle Prepelic did put up a good fight against BSD, so don't see... But Kyle Prepelic did put up a good fight against BSD, so don't be surprised if he gets a little comeback here or come from behind victory, or even just a flat-out upset. Not a bad pick in Kyle Prepelic, but I'm going with Drew Dober. Stephanie Luciano versus Ravina Oliveira. I'm going to go with Luciano by decision. Azmat Bakoyev versus UFC Belagori. I'm going to go with Azmat Bakoyev. He's funny on Twitter. He's a hot prospect. Give me Bakoyev all day. Melissa Croden versus Tanira Lisboa. I'm going to go with Lisboa by decision because she's a beast. Those are my picks for UFC Fight Night. RDR versus Allen. Let me know what you think. If you disagree with me for whatever reason in the main event. If you're still here, I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.